everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Divinity 2 with me, Miss Darkness. We're starting things off outside of Fort Joy. We've just arrived, and first number one priority is that we need to level up, and then we're going to find a gang, so let's do that first. So I don't know why I always start this way round. I don't know why, it's just a thing that I do. So we got civil abilities, so currently we've got 2 on Lawmaster. And it's blue, so we're getting 1 from Arcane Knowledge. That's just good. So I think we're going to put our next one onto Thievery, which will allow us to pick locks. Then combat abilities. Let's put another one on our Rogue ability, which is Scoldrum. So that will make that better for us. And regarding the attributes, we should put it onto wits, I think, because, should we put it on wits? I mean, wits will help us detect traps, which is useful, but we're just about to get a gang, so we don't necessarily have to put it on her to do that. So let's not put wits on her. Let's put her on finesse and make her really beefy at what she does. Cool. Okay, so back into Fort Joy. So if you remember last time we helped the elf that was here and we sold a couple of things. So what we're going to do this time is we're going to find a crew. Now number 1 on my list is Ethan.
Ethan rolls his sleeves back down. He nods at you, the shadow of a smile on his lips.
Good work there. Good work. I can tell you've got chops. Say, you were on the ship here with me, weren't you?
He remembers us.
He stretches out one rough hand to shake yours.
Smile and reach out your hand to shake his.
He grips your hand tight as a vice and shakes it, hard.
Bet he does, naughty man.
Say, you don't look all that busy now that we're safely on dry land. I could use someone to watch my back, and it looks like you could use someone to watch yours.
I mean, sounds like a good idea.
I've just got a small errand to run, and then I'll be looking to get the hell out of here while I've still got a neck to collar. How about we stick together until we get out of this place?
And Aaron, tell him that sounds slipperier than a void woken eel.
Everyone needs to make a living. I make mine running errands.
Errands? Well, to be fair, I'm not as clean myself, so let's do it.
The little black cat trailing you hisses at him, hair raising a ridge along its back. Without batting an eyelid, the man rumbles a lupine growl. The cat hides behind your leg, mewling.
Oh, okay. Ask who he's here to kill.
He shoots you a flinty look, all teeth and peril.
Lone wolves only share such information with friends. Are we going to be friends?
I feel like we're going to be more than friends, mate.
He grins, sharp teeth glittering in the midday sun.
So, before we hit the road, it's best if we decide battle strategies up front. Should keep more of our blood in.
Sounds good.
Survival's my main priority. I'll use every trick in the book to keep us alive. But if a wayfarer's not what you're after, I've got other skills. What do you need?
So, wayfarer is like a crossbowman or an archer, depending on your interest, and someone that uses earth magic. That would be very useful. I think we'll keep him as a wayfarer.
Can do. Onwards.
Nod, that settles it.
He scans the horizon for threats with one green eye, then nods back at you.
Right,
Cool.
You are. Lead the way.
So Ethan is an epic one to have. If we go on to him, so he's obviously got his bow, which you can see here. So crossbow. He's got a couple of enchanted arrows on him. He's got his bag. He's got a healing potion and a restoration scroll. He's also got a note on him. So your target is none other than Divine Bishop Alexander, leader of the Divine Order. Get close and show our benefactor why the Silver's Claw is the most feared among all of the lone wolves. For some aid with your mission, seek Master Boris in the ghetto. Speak out motto that to identify yourself. May the moon light your tracks. Okay.
So, time to find this Boris fellow.
Okay. So he's going to be our good assassin bud. So he's got finesse and intelligence. Huntress, bartering, which, I would not put it on bartering, but that's what he's got. Oh, he's got pet power as well, that should be really useful for us. Intrigue. Intrigue gives you 5% bonus critical chance and 10% extra critical multiplier. Thrifter, bartering again. I mean, technically we can swap all of these, just not right now, when we get on the boat later on, which is ages away, but we can swap them later. Okay, perfect. So we got these two. Now we've got to find 2 more people to join our crew. Okay, I'm definitely going to go and get a little friend that I know belongs up here. So let's go for a little hunt. We can go find our number 3, who is also a man. Well, if you can call him a man. He is very, very scary. And we've spoken to him twice already on the boat. So let's see. Oh, Ethan's discovered something. Let's find it. Ooh, he's found some good loot actually. So he's got a chest plate we can give him. Put on. Awesome. And he found another bow. 5 to 7. 7 to 8. His one's better, so we'll keep that there for now. Awesome. Let's keep going. Oh, we should probably loot that, shouldn't we? Ooh, gloves. We can give that to Ethan as well. Should we give it to... we'll give it to Kira actually. Because she's going to be doing more up close and personal, so she'll need defense rather than him. Cool.
I wonder where this leads.
Ooh, who's this?
As the alcove opens up, you see the same skeleton that you met on the boat before it sank. He's still not wearing his mask. He's leaning over a corpse, prodding and pulling at the skin of its
Bugger. How on earth am I supposed to... Oh.
Skeletal fingers reach down and grip the skin of the dead man's face, pulling sharply upwards. After a few more tugs at the man's cheeks, the skeleton relents, letting the head drop to the ground with a damp thud.
Damnation. That stuck fast. I wonder, does the beard act as some form of anchor?
Cough politely.
Ah! No! Stay back! Don't... Oh, it's you. I must admit I'm surprised. Perhaps you're more buoyant than I suspected.
Nods towards the corpse. Anything valuable there?
Oh, yes. An exceptionally common, but exceptionally valuable commodity. A face.
I've got one of those. Don't take mine.
A face that seems rather stubbornly attached to his skull.
I mean, usually are.
I would normally employ a tool to delicately but viciously rip the face from the body. I could then craft a mask to hide my bone. But as I lack such a tool...
The skeleton grabs the corpse by the cheeks and pulls hard, grunting in frustration as the body's skin holds firm.
Ask why he needs a mask, and why is this so urgent? This is a prison. It's not like he's going anywhere. Inquire about his skull. You've never seen one carved like that. Let's say the urgency. And why is this so urgent? This is a prison. It's not like he's going anywhere.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. I have important things to do on Reaper's Coast. I cannot simply sit about waiting for the rest of you to die so I may continue my business in peace. No, I may be an eternal, but my patience has its limits.
Me too.
Indeed. I may be the only eternal. My people seem rather absent, at least from this realm. As for the others, well, there is an excavation site at the Black Pit's oil fields. Perhaps there I'll find my answers.
It sounds like he needs a companion. Ask if he would like to travel with you.
I suppose, circumstances being what they are, it could be advantageous. You seem more at ease in this world than I. A guide would certainly be useful.
Nod, it could work out well for both of you.
Excellent. While we are conversing, perhaps you notice that I am rather skilled in, well, all things. Of course, the arcane arts are my little speciality, but being a brilliant wizard does not mean I cannot handle blade or bow. So, which do you require for this enterprise of yours?
So, we've already got an archer. I'm a rogue. A mage would be useful, but I don't want him to be a wizard as such. So, let's go... What other arcane arts are there?
Much magic? I was controlling the powers of the universe while your people were still... doing whatever it is you used to do. What speciality would you prefer?
So let's say we are looking for... So you can either conjure someone, which would be really useful, but because he's undead, he can't heal from healing potions. He heals from poison, so that's problematic. We need him to be able to heal himself in some form of way, either if that's using poison, or if that's using necromancer skills, so that he can basically absorb their health. And that's why I'm going to say he should be a witch. So say you're looking for a witch, someone who can drain the life from enemies, cast necromancer skills, and can get up and close with a dagger.
I could do that with one hand behind my spine. Now, shall we get on? There is rather a lot to see.
No, that settles it.
Splendid. Very well. Let's be off.
Perfect. So we've got our lovely Fane with us as well. Ooh, and we found some stained pants. Sounds great. Let's put those on. Oh, we're even more naked than we were before. Just what we like. Right. So we've got me, Fane, and Ethan. We need one more buddy to take along our journey, because we are a gang of 4, don't you know? And that is where I'm stuck. Usually I would get Seville to come along with us, because I just like her attitude and I like that she's badass. But she's usually a rogue, and I don't like her source ability, because her source ability is rubbish. So I'm thinking that we go for someone different. We go for someone a bit quirky, a bit like me. So let's go with Losa. So let's find her. She's our wife from the boat.
Hey, I know you.
Losa, the dark-eyed jokester you met aboard the ship, waves enthusiastically and dips into a mock elegant curtsy.
Back then I was Madame Josephine Gribbles de Pube. And you were... you. Glad to see you made it. Nothing like a nice tentacle slap across the moor to set the tone for the week, eh? How'd you escape?
So you're not sure? You fell into the water and were nearly lost.
Me too. Did you hear something? When you were in the water, I mean.
Nod, tell her there was a strange voice. It seemed to want you to survive.
I heard the same thing. Do you know what this means? It means I'm not the only...
One hearing voices?
Losa's voice catches in her throat. The joy drains from her face. Her eyes lose focus and her whole body goes rigid. She is stock still, waxy skinned, her eyes dark. Greyish black veins run from her eyes down her cheeks.
Uh-oh. Gently call out to her and ask if she's alright.
Her head snaps to you mechanically, and her eyes lock with yours, dark pupils dilated into great black voids. Light suddenly flashes back into her face. The grey veins drain to pinkish flesh, and her whole body relaxes.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
What was that? Fran asked why she's acting so strangely.
Ah, it's nothing really. It's just... I'm just a bit... well, a bit... hospitable?
Tell her she's going to have to elaborate.
Put it like this. You've never been a host, I bet. That's because you're an infested clump of leaves on the side of the road. That ain't bad, though. I'd give just about anything to be like you.
I mean, I don't feel like I'm an infested bag of leaves, just saying.
But I'm a roadside inn. Red door, flowers out front, friendly lady at the door beckoning you in for half price. Like a goddamn gold star inn for the disembodied.
Ask her who or what she was hosting a few moments ago.
Now, isn't that just the question of the hour? I can't be sure just yet. I'll be surprised if it's a demon. Definitely not a sprite either. Maybe a spectre, but I wouldn't bet money on it. So, how are you enjoying the joy?
Saying the Magisters hauled you in. Something about being a danger to yourself and society.
Yeah, same story here. Reckon in my case they might actually be right though.
Yeah,
so,
maybe.
You want to check this place out together? Strength in numbers and all that.
I mean, she does seem to have a mean thing inside of her, but what could go wrong? Say that sounds like a good idea.
It does, right? Before we head out, I've got more than a few tricks up my sleeve, so you'll have to pick which one I'll pull out if, when, push comes to shove. Lately I've been into the enchanting arts, but I can shoot, slash, summon, steal, whatever your little black heart desires. So, what'll it be?
We've already got an archer, we've already got a magic person, and I'm a rogue. So, what we're really missing is we're missing someone that can take damage. We would like a tanky type person. So we're gonna need someone that's more into the arcane, the martial arts. So let's see if we say we need a little bit of muscle.
Sure. Bashing skulls, juggling them, all in a day's work. Let's get specific though.
Say we're looking for someone that can deal plenty of damage and defend themselves too.
Sounds fine. So we're good to go?
No, that settles it.
Yeah? Well, that was easier than I thought. And I'll do my best to stay myself. Lead the way.
Cool. So here's our strange and bizarre squad that we've got going on. So we've got a little bit of everything. I'm probably going to swap some things around, so bear with me a moment. Fabulous. Right. So we've got a couple of things that we can do. Let's see, where should we start? We can start exploring this way, I suppose.
Fire. She ain't coming back.
Who's not coming back?
Please, can you... An elf! Stay away, cannibal! If I find out you've gone near my baby, I'll skin you alive!
Oh, yeah, I forgot I'm an elf. Notice someone is extremely distressed and ignore the insult.
Please, please, just go! Irma, dear!
Okay, let's get Ethan to talk to her.
Please, you must help me. No one here will help me. Not one of these bastards. A child is missing. My baby.
Ask what you can do to help.
Oh, bless you. Bless you. She's been missing for days now, and not a single soul will help me look for her. Irma's her name. She's about as high as your hip. Black of hair, a quiet child. Not prone to wandering off. I'm sick with worry. Completely sick. And no one in this damn camp will lift a finger to help me find her.
Ask what she knows about her daughter's disappearance.
I last saw her just here, near 3 days ago. She was playing with her little doll, and I was washing out her tunic. I turned from her for one moment, and she was gone. Left her doll behind, too. It's so unlike her.
Wonder what no one else in the camp will help her look.
This place turns people cold. Cold and wicked. That fellow Jeth over there speaks unutterable evil, but I can't move away from him. What if Irma comes back and I'm not here?
Ask to have a closer look at the doll.
Yes, of course. Here, you should take it with you. When you find her, give her the doll and tell her, Mummy says this is for her little chicken, and it's time to come home. That's what I call her. My little chicken.
She soaks up a steady stream of tears with her shirt sleeve.
She ought to come with you then. She ought to follow you back to me.
So you'll do your best and bid her goodbye for now.
You are an angel. Truly you are.
Is he?
A fella can't hear himself think with all this racket. Day and night she hollers after that child. You hear that, Farah? You got to cut that out. What's happened to ya?
Say that if he doesn't like it, perhaps you should help her.
Aye, she needs help, but none that I can give. Mad as a cooker, that one, and twice as loud.
So he seems pretty sane if distraught.
Distraught don't even begin to cover it. She's hollering after that child of hers, killed by a void woken she was. Been dead and buried for a month now. Never even stepped foot in Fort Joy. And there ain't no amount of hollering that'll bring her back.
Ah, you're back. Please, did you find Irma? She still hasn't returned. Where could she be, my dear girl?
So you've heard that Irma passed some time in the Voidwoken attack.
You've been talking to that snake, Jeth, haven't you? I don't know where he gets these obscene lies. It's sick. Totally sick. To torture a mother so. You stay away from that man. Do you hear me? Irma isn't.
Where is
What Jess says is a lie. You hear me?
Right. So, her kid's dead and she doesn't believe him.
I don't think I ain't watching.
Oh.
That's your fifth blue jester this round.
What of it?
Right, so let's explore the rest of the fort, see if we can find some more loots or something else.
She's gone, Farah. Gone.
Hello, Huck.
You there? Elf? I'm looking for an inmate. A smallish man, thick spectacles, prone to somewhat eccentric chatter. He wears a large bronze pendant with a dragon stamped into it. Have you seen him?
Apologies and say you haven't.
Useless. It is a very important matter that I locate this Migo. Tell me if you hear mention of him.
Okay, so she's looking for someone.
A new divine.
What's over here?
Looky here, mates. A fresh face. We love fresh faces, don't we? Oh, yes, we do. Why don't you join us in a round of cards? First hands on the house.
Accept the invite.
Chuff to you, Chief. Here are your cards. You're up.
You glance at your hand. 2 purple monarchs. A hard hand to beat.
Play your hands.
Quite the hand, Freshie. Unfortunately, 2 is less than 5, and that's how many purples I've got. I reckon that makes me the winner. I'll be having your fee then.
Furrow your brow and say that's impossible. He's clearly cheating.
Blaming a bloke you just met for your misfortune, are ya? Ease off, or I'll go ahead and double what you owe.
Tell him you're going to walk away and he's not going to stop you.
Are you really gonna make this so hard, Freshie?
So you won't hand over what's rightfully yours.
We'll see about that, Freshie.
Fight! Right, let's quickly save. Cool. Oh, we're on fire. Wonderful. So we're going to do our flesh sacrifice, which gains us 1 action point and immediate 10% damage boost for 2 turns. We're then going to do our backstab on... Who should we pick? Let's pick... Who's got the most health? They've all got about equal health. Who's got the most physical? They've all got about equal and everything. Okay, let's go for the girl. Okay, and we can do our adrenaline, which gives us an extra 2 AP. And then we're not quite behind her, are we? Stab her from behind. And again. And again. Epic. Owie. Right. So, this is Lusa, who's our physical damage person. So what we can do is we can encourage everyone, which increases their primary attributes. Good job! We can bounce our shield, which takes down some physical damage. Does anyone need fortifying? Not currently. So if we just walk a little bit closer to this guy, maybe that'll probably be worth it. Oh, apparently couldn't. She's gone around there. Okay, so this is Ethan, our archer. So we've got a couple of things. Let us take this one. So this one takes elemental arrowheads. So if we pick a surface like blood or fire, we can turn our arrows into that kind of thing. So we're going to get bloody arrows, and we're going to do pin down, which deals 10 to 12 physical damage and cripples target. So let's use that on... Who should we use that on? Let's use that on Bottletop, because she hasn't got any physical armour. So that'll cripple her. Perfect. Now we've got Fane. So Fane's is our necromancer. So we've got a couple of things that we can do, including... Oh, I didn't give him a thing, did I? No, he's not got a weapon. Okay, fine. So we can do Mosquito Swarm. Unleashes a swarm of giant mosquitoes to suck the blood from your enemies, dealing 9 to 10 physical damage and healing yourself. So let's use that on... Use that on this guy. Perfect. And then we can also... He's got physical, isn't he? He hasn't got physical. We can send him to sleep, so he won't be able to use a turn. And that's all we can do for now because we haven't got much else on us. Okay, so I'll go. So we can walk around her and stab her. Now she's gone. Epic. Battle Stomp. Smash your weapon into the ground, knocking down non-allied characters in front of you, hitting them for 5 to 6 physical damage. Also clear non-cruise surfaces and clouds. So if you do this... Oh, we set the table on fire. But we also knocked that guy out because he didn't have any physical damage, which is good. Might want to put a fortify on Ethan because he's got a little bit of damage taken. And we can move forward a bit. Okay, perfect. So Ethan can shoot this guy. It's a little bit close, but apparently it doesn't matter. Sweet. Fane. Alright, Fane still hasn't got anything useful to do, but he does have a shiv, so he can just stab this guy from behind. Okay, so let us gang up on this guy then. One more should kill him. Epic. Okay, so we can use our spear. Dead. Epic. So bedroll heals everyone. And then that's loots. Loots. Definitely need to give our people some better things because currently our lovely Fane is a little bit useless. But at least we didn't die to these people trying to swindle us. Nothing around. No, cool. We shall not be swindled. We is badass bunch of peeps.
The woman is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe. As she catches sight of you, recognition flashes in her terrified eyes. She drops her hands from her throat and starts hyperventilating.
Ben Mist! Ethan! Ben Mist! You killed them! You killed them! He killed them all! Murderer!
So you can either laugh off the accusation, though it could be true. Tell her she needs not fear, nobody gave a contract for her life. Wink and tell her you've come back to finish the job. I think we should wink at her and say no one's given us a contract for her life.
Keep him away from me! Help! Somebody! Keep him away!
Interesting. So
Stay
she doesn't
back.
like Ben Mist.
Stay back! Keep that monster Ben Mist away from me.
Interesting. Right, let's have a little look, see at the things. See what there is to see.
When another divine arises, will source change back?
You there. You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone?
So you are, even though we aren't.
In that case, listen up. You must think me mad to approach a stranger, but this camp is full of cowards and I'm running out of time. Fast. Too fast. Way too fast.
Ask what he's planning.
I've been here a long time. Longer than anyone else. People get taken sometimes. Some folks say they get cured. I don't know if I believe it, and I don't want to wait and find out. I have a way out of here. It won't be easy, and I need a partner. Just one. Are you interested?
Tell him what you want. Tell him you want in.
Atta girl. Who wouldn't? Finally, someone with a little sense around here. The plan's simple, completely foolproof. I have a spell that I can use to teleport you right out of here.
Oh.
I can't use it on myself, but with your help, we can both get out of here. There's an artifact that you can use to teleport me out of this place. Then I can use my spell to free you in turn. This item, though, it's in quite an unfortunate location.
Ask him where you can find it.
It's found its way into a nest of crocodilians on a secluded beach nearby. Here, give me your map and I'll show you where to go.
Smile, a good fight is just what you need to make yourself at home.
I'm glad you're of such a mind. I never was one for gore myself, but never mind. I've got the plan and you've got the brawn.
Indeed.
Get that artifact, and you and I are as good as free. Go give those overgrown lizards what for.
Cool.
50 bottles of tears, oh.
Alright, so we've got a quest from him. Oh, I didn't want to pick up that bone, but apparently I did. So let's just accept our fate.
Buck up, old chap. There's plenty of singletons about.
Leave me be.
Please, excuse us.
You're talking to me, not her, Sam.
Oh, for the love of Lucian, Baldur. You're acting like a madman.
Say it again. What you said about my wife. Go on.
Smirk, this looks like it's about to get interesting.
Go on, Sam.
Well, it's the truth, and you know it. She's better off. So what if it was messy? I'd rather puke myself to death 1,000 times than let the Reds get to me. If she were my wife, I'd be happy for her.
A flat smile twitches across Balladur's lips.
She never did like you.
Get him!
I'll be with you soon, love.
The man looks for a moment at the corpse at his feet, then turns back toward the nearly finished coffin, bloodied hammer in hand.
Ask him if the coffin he'd built is for the man he'd just murdered.
Murder's a big word. And no. This here's a bed for someone 1,000 times better than that snake. Rest her soul.
Ask what he means. Who's the coffin for?
The love of my life. Gret. She passed in the night. Something in the stomach. Doctor couldn't help her.
He tenderly runs a hand along the coffin's side panel.
If she were here, she'd tell me this plank is crooked. Chastise me for using warped wood on her final bed. Then she'd laugh and kiss me.
The man holds a hand to his cheek for a moment. He turns from you, lines up another nail, and hammers it into the panel.
Oh, bless him. Right, let's have a little look, see what's down this way. Oh, dog. I believe Ithan can talk to animals.
The old dog looks up at you but doesn't lift his greying head from his paws. He heaves a heavy sigh.
Ask the dog his name.
I'm Buddy.
Hi, Buddy. Bend down and stroke his head.
The tip of his tail starts to wag.
Ask the pooch what's the matter.
It's no use anyway.
Tell him to try you.
You're nice. Emmy would have loved you.
Aw. Ask whether this Emmy is the reason he's so blue.
She was my mate for the last 7, carry the 2, plus 50. 5 years! The Magisters, they took her.
Aw. Scratch behind the pooch's ear. He's not alone for now, at least.
I love you.
Aw, love you too, bud.
Say, let me show you something.
Go on then. Oh, magic key.
Good for.
Oh, hey! I thought you might be Emmy. It's nice to see you.
Aw, give his belly a little rub.
I think I love you.
Ask the pooch where he last saw Emmy.
Not too far from here, but she was taken by a guy in a white robe who smelled horrible. Like lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of dogs. And also a little like dead people. He dragged her to the big castle just there. I'm so worried about her.
Ask where you can use the key he showed you.
Key? What key? Oh, the key! The Magister who took Emmy dropped it when he was walking away. Did someone say Emmy? Oh, Emmy. If you find out where it leads, if you see Emmy, tell her I miss her.
So cute. I want a pup. Right. Let's go in here. I think this is where the
reprieve from the din outside.
The elf that we saved previously from the thugs is. This one.
Thank you for your help with that, thug. Our kind of few here. We must help each other.
See, we were happy to help.
She bows.
Ask how she came to Fort Joy.
It gives me great pain. I'm with my family. We are making beautiful magic. We are healing a tree cut down with great violence. The Magisters come. My family runs, but I fall. My son looks back. I shout to him to run. I am taken.
That's sad. Say you'd like to know who's in charge around here.
In this cave, we trust the healer. She is young, but she sees. She knows more than we know. In the camp, the brute Griff rules. He who gives the bread has the power.
Ask if she knows of any way out of the fort.
I hear of no escapes. The only way out is through the Magisters, through their cure. Thugs I can stand, but I fear the Magisters.
Take your leave.
Wait, before you go, I am not here without your help. I do not forget this. For you, a prize.
A severed head.
I save it for a special occasion, but...
Thanks.
I can think of no finer occasion than this. Thank you.
Oh, cool. So she's given us some stuff. Let's take the staff. And we can give that to Fane instead of Shiv, because he doesn't really use Shiv. I'm pretty sure the Shiv is probably better than mine, yeah, so let's swap it for one of ours. Epic. What else we got? Oh, we got a head to nibble up on, so let's do that quickly. Nibble on the head. Nom.
You cover your face with your hands. You've just heard the news. The elven homelands have been destroyed by death fog. It was your order who did it. How can this be?
Uh-oh. Okay, let's...
Wait! I called a timeout!
Talk to the lady in charge. Let's quickly save, actually. Okay, let's go.
As you approach the young elf, Losa suddenly grabs your arm. Her hand is damp. Her face looks pale and grey.
Hey, listen, I don't know why, but I think I need to talk to this elf. You mind?
Note the sweat beading on her upper lip. Ask her what's going on.
I can't. I just need to talk to her, okay?
Tell her to go ahead.
She turns towards Sahela.
Call out, be careful.
She darts over to the elf without responding. They begin talking in earnest, more quietly than you can overhear. Losa suddenly snatches up both the elf's hands and leans close to her.
Uh-oh.
Her voice rises.
You have to tell me.
Tell her what?
The whites of Losa's eyes fade to grey, then black. The colour runs into her veins, crisscrossing her skin like lightning. She keeps hold of Sahela's hands.
It rises in you even now, Losa. Do not let it. You must be strong. Be strong. Fight. Fight. You are okay. You are yours. No one else's.
Interject and ask the elf what is happening.
She doesn't break eye contact with Losa as she replies.
Losa is fighting an enemy. She will win. She must win.
Shut up. Let go. Let go. Let go. I don't want to hurt her. Don't make me.
Losa is rigid as a board, tense with the effort of holding Sahela's hands in tight, painful bunches.
Leave me alone. Leave me. I don't want to.
You are hurting me.
Losa's eyes are black. Sahela's fingers are white under her grasp.
Let me go. Please.
A sinister smile spreads across Losa's lips. She jerks the elf toward her.
Chatty, chatty elf. Chatty elf with all the answers. I wonder what your blood tastes like.
I feel like the host has taken over.
Losa, please.
This is not good.
You must not defend her. She wakes if she is weakened. We must hurt her to protect her, you see?
Rush forward to help the elf. Losa isn't in her right mind.
I bet the elf blood tastes like honey, like nectar, like joy itself. Let's find out.
Okay, this is a great friendship already.
We must weaken her to help her.
Right. So we've got to take her down for our own good. Sorry, Losa, but we must do what it needs to be done.
I'm sorry, Losa.
Okay, so we've just done our flesh sacrifice, our backstab. Now we've done adrenaline to get full AP again.
She does not
I'm
mean
just going to stab her from behind.
It is almost enough. A few more hits.
Okay.
She comes back to us.
Yeah.
when she's
Oh,
weak.
thanks.
I know they
That was
help.
easy.
What? Don't look at me like that.
So you're not looking at her anyway. If she doesn't want to talk about what just happened, that's fine by you.
Good. I don't. Let's keep moving. I want to get out of this bloody place as soon as possible.
Ask if she's going to be okay.
I'm fine. You're fine. We're fine. I just want to get out of here. Let's go.
Alright then.
The young girl's eyes are covered, but she turns toward you when you approach. She smiles as though she recognizes you, though she couldn't have seen your face.
Ah, hello. I see you come a long way. I see you come here seeking a great adventure. Do you find it?
Ask how she knows about that.
I see it before my eyes.
So you've heard of fasting. It's as much a burden as a gift.
It is not so bad. I know which days have bread and which days have none. I know more bread comes someday. It helps.
All this talk of bread makes me hungry. Tell her you're not here to talk about your private life. So you don't believe in fasting. Talk about your private life.
Your life is not your own. Your life is for us all.
Oh, great.
I cannot say more. You see someday.
So you're looking for a way out of Fort Joy?
Her eyebrows shoot up.
There can be a way. Amiro knows. But he is gone. Do you see him? He knows how to leave.
Ask about this Amino.
My protector, my friend. An elf like me, with a spirit bright as new leaves. He tries to help me, to save me, and he suffers very much. He is caught by those who hurt him. I wish so much for his return. And he tells you what you seek. A way out.
That is as wishy-washy as they come. Promise you'll help her friend.
You bring me great peace. Thank you, my friend. I miss him very much. I see something that helps. I see a lizard. He is a lizard of many dreams, of far feeling. You do not free Amiro without him.
So you'd like to ask a few questions?
Yes, please ask.
Ask why she covers her eyes.
Oh, I do not cover my eyes. I cover the place they used to be.
Ask who
They
took
are
her.
gone now, taken. But I see all the same.
Ask her who took her eyes and why.
He is a very blind man. He sees things but not truth, not love or joy. I feel very sorry for him. You understand when you meet him after you escape.
Ask why she and the others are holding up in this dank cave.
It is safer here. We make no trouble for Griff. He makes no trouble for us.
Ask how she and Amino came to Fort Joy.
I knew we must be here. I am not sure how much to explain. You are here, and so we are here.
Cool.
I feel him, but I do not see him.
Right, we have this dude who is friends with
You are in the wrong place, Pinky.
Soldier. Salute and ask his permission to enter the premises.
Military, are you? Be at ease here, and well met. Let me know if you need any armaments. I offer them to a fellow serviceman at a few coins discount.
Excellent.
The soldier stands to attention.
So we can trade with this guy and he likes us a little bit more because Ifan is a soldiery type person. So if we just sell some of our stuff we don't need. And he does have some books on him. Battering Ram, Bouncy Shield, Crippling Blow. So these are all warfare books, which is like Losie's ability. We're not going to buy any at the moment, I don't think, because I feel like I would rather spend it on someone else at this time. So we're just going to get the coin for it instead. If I can get the coin for it. Jesus. Thank you. Appreciate. Right, there's a kid in here actually that we want to play hide and seek with.
The child ignores you and continues with her game.
Ask the child what game she's playing.
I'm playing Helene, hero of the whole world. That was my mum's name. She died when the Voidwoken came.
Tell the child you're very sorry to hear of her mother's loss.
Suddenly, the child's face crinkles into a grimace. She seems on the verge of sobbing when her face suddenly goes still and blank. She smiles at you and continues her game.
Whack! Back, evil ogre, or I'll get you with my sword!
Laugh and beg your valiant knight not to slay you.
I'll spare you this time, beast, but don't cross me again. Ever. You're really fun. Hey,
Thank you.
I'm gonna hide somewhere in the cave, and you come find me. Ready?
Set.
Go!
Okay, so we've got to find the kid. Let's go. Chasing you. With my... Don't worry about the people behind me.
You found me. Okay, wait. Let me hide again. Ready?
Set.
Go!
Okay. Oh. Well, that's not fair, is it? I've got to find him. Invisible, as he is. Let's try up here.
Ooh!
Oh.
Wow! You're really smart. I bet. You know what? I bet my best friend would really like you. Come on, I'll introduce you. I know how to spell introduce. It's I-N-T.
No, thank you, kid. Okay. So he's going to introduce us to his bud. Go on then.
My way is too small for you. You'll have to find another. Hope you brought a shovel.
I've spotted something.
Okay. This is interesting. Let's see what's down here, shall we? Oh. Money, that's what's down here. And a bridge. And some more money, hopefully. Ooh. Who's this?
Wither, this is my new friend. She's really smart. You'll like...
Please, small child, leave me to my ruminations.
But she's really nice. And tall. Maybe she can even help you with that thing.
Why? A grown friend? You've brought an adult here. Good gods. Can it be?
Aloha.
What in the world are you?
I'm an elf. Ask him to tell you what he is first.
A fair question. My name is Withermore. I have been trapped here, I know not how long. Long enough that my flesh has long since withered to dust. Long enough that your visage is quite foreign to me.
Ask why he's trapped down here.
A wicked king, it was. Brachus Rex by name. The Order of the Source Hunters discovered a great horror upon this prison isle, and I was sent to stop it. Yet my failure was absolute. I am not fit to bear the insignia of the Source Hunters any longer. Please, good lady, you must free me. Prise this spear from my chest, where it has been stuck fast for the last 1,000 years. Seize the spear. End this degradation. I beg you. Please, good lady, this...
Spear.
Oh, it's stuck fast.
So, Lucy might be able to get it out because of her strength. There you go.
I got it!
Good madam, you have set my body free. Free to crumble to dust at last. Oh. But my spirit, blast! I remain trapped in this mouldering skeleton yet.
Ask what binds him.
A spell most terrible. I have heard of such magic, but have never known anyone so foul as to employ it. Brachus Rex. May maggots lace his entrails.
Ew.
After he interred me in this cell, he must have drawn my very soul away from me and stored it elsewhere in the fort. Thus he has bound me entirely to the mundane realm. But I know this place well. I could lead you to its likely location. In turn, you would find a path straight out of this fort. My freedom for yours. What say you?
Accept the exchange.
Marvelous, my friend. Marvelous. You'll first have to get inside the fort itself. There's a secret switch on a statue of the Seven in the courtyard. Surely you know it. The switch will open a hatch, and you'll be led into the prison's main floor.
I suspect that within Brachus's phylactery room, you will find the container which ensnares my soul. He has likely disguised it well, but search there for another hidden switch. Brachus would have made me a supplicant, a slave to these walls. With your help, I'll die. At last. With dignity.
Ask if he knows where his soul is kept.
I was fully briefed about this awful place before I came. My goal was to destroy the fiend who had been marshalling the world's most unwholesome weapons and magic into an army he intended to use against the realm. I never thought I would become one of his victims, and yet, here I am.
Ask if there's anything more he can tell you about this island.
Fort Joy is a dangerous place, my friend. Dangerous indeed. Brachus used this place to build an arsenal of terrible weaponry as yet unseen in our world. Here, he and his researchers crafted punishments and snares contrary to human dignity. Objects that could contain souls, ones that could purge the very essence from sorcerers. My order would never have used such barbaric magic against our enemies.
Cool. So he's given us a little tasky task, which we are to do. Although we won't do it just yet, but we will come back and do it at some point. So let us go back up. They look kind of cool. Right. Yeah, going out of the cave now, I think.
I know they help.
And let's see what this woman's doing.
Frightfully busy at the moment, love. Haven't got any liquor on hand, have you? This fella could use a little comfort.
Tell her she's a sad excuse for a hill if alcohol's no. Ask if she has anything available to trade. Smile apologetically and say you're fresh out.
All the worse for old Dane. He crossed one of Griff's card sharks and got a club to the skull. Doomed to be sure, but I would have liked to ease his way out.
Say you had a run-in with those brutes yourself.
Lucky you came out of it at all. Plenty of folks around of here haven't, and it's me who ends up wrist deep in the gore.
Right, so we've done those things. Let's see what else there is to do. We have got a fight that we could do, so let me go back up there and we can do that fight. I don't know why I sing that song constantly. It's just a running theme tune in my head, as many songs are. But that one particularly is present. Oh, there is something over here that we can fight, actually. Let's fight this. Where's my people? People! Off to work we go! because. No. I'm not going to sing Disney songs either. We shan't do it. Not even if you ask me to. Especially because you asked me to. Does he not see it? No. Okay, we haven't got enough lore for it apparently. Or wisdom or whatever it is. The one that tells us where things are. So apparently we'll have to come back to that one. That's fine though. We will go up here instead. Ugh, we're gonna have to tell them to come up individually because of the poison. Come on. Right, there you go.
You hear a small whimpering sound from behind a basket. You peer behind it and find a small human child holding her knees and trembling.
Gently ask the shaken child what's wrong.
The child quiets and seems comforted by your presence. She looks up at you with curious eyes.
Ask her why she's crying.
There are monsters here. Lizard ones and real ones. It's really scary. And I miss my ma and pa.
So you miss your parents too.
Parents are the best. They take care of you and make sure nothing can hurt you. And when they leave, you're all alone.
Her eyes lock with yours for a moment. She places her head on her knees and sits quietly.
Oh.
Where is she? You go with us. Who are you? Are you from the shelter? She says nothing of another. Fire, alas! She is so late!
Lions say yes, you're meant to go with them.
She leans forward and smiles.
Beautiful news, dear one. But you hear from Magister Atusa then? She is due here hours ago, and we hear nothing. We're afraid to stay, afraid to leave.
So you haven't heard from Atusa. Perhaps it's best you went to find her.
It is wiser than waiting here, but I cannot leave the little one alone. She is mine. Please, you must tell us what you find. Atusa is our last hope to leave this place.
Ask her about the little one.
She hides now. Maybe you meet her if you are gentle. I find her in the camp. Her parents were already taken. I am the only elf with a human child, I think. But she is mine. She lives in me. I protect her now.
Ask if she knows exactly where Atusa is meant to take them.
She says there is a shelter in the marshes outside the fort. She says she brings us there first. She knows a safe path. We wait for a boat, and then we go. Wherever we make a new home.
So you would never want to trust Magister?
Atusa is different. She does not believe in this place, in their bishop. She will come, and she will take us away from here.
So you have some bad news. Atusa has been found out to be some higher-ups and killed.
I see. I see. We hope for nothing then. We wait for nothing. I like to be alone now.
Right, well, that was sad for her. But, you know, it is what it is. Can't change it. Right. There should be some stuffs down here. Ooh. Oh, it's a little turtle. Hi, turtle. I'm just going to steal your fish. Hope you don't mind. Ooh, the game saved. That's always reassuring. Let's split everyone up, shall we? Oh, where you go? Save. Well, not save, rather heal. So, if we send Losa down here, we send Fane over here.
What's happening to these turtles?
Oh, too late.
They're transforming.
Okay, so who is fighting first? Ifan, apparently. 1 fell. Let's see. So there is one guy over here we could probably get. If we just do our normal attack, we can attack twice. There you go. It's quite a lot of damage, actually. Ooh. Okay, so we can do mosquito swamp. Swamp. I know what I'm saying, maybe. We do have a staff now, which has an ability on it. So if we move that down, because we haven't actually got the ability to use that yet. We can use that against him. Cool. Ooh, I'm all wet. Right, so we can... If people are around us to encourage? Yeah. We can encourage everyone. Good job, guys. Let's get them. We can then... I think Battle Stomp really helps us very much. I mean, it might knock down that one, which could be useful, or we can knock down that one. It depends what we want to do. Or we've got Bouncy Shield, which throws your shield at enemy dealing damage. Does it take... It doesn't knock them down, unfortunately. So I feel like Battle Stomp might be more useful for us. It's just a shame we can't get both of them. Maybe we have a way we can move, like, here. It might attack us if we move, though. Let's not risk it. Let's just bash it down. Cool. And then we've got Fortify that we could use on someone. Use it on Fane. There's no physical damage at the moment, physical arm at the moment. Walk, little one! That was the cutest thing I've ever seen. Right, so we've got Flesh Sacrifice. Okay, so we can't backstab anything because there's nothing close enough to backstab. Which means we are going to have a little bit of problems because we have to walk through the oil and we're going to be slowed. But I think that will be fine. Just use 2. Well, it's going to use loads more than 2. No! Oh, I didn't. I used to. Okay, cool. Looking at adrenalize, we've got those back, but we are still slowed. Invalid target. Target's too far. Okay. We can move to here for free. There you go. Ta-da! And then stab it again! And then stab it again! Yeah! Right. Again, we can fire at this guy. And dead. Yay! Okay, so... Fame...
I'll yield to none!
Magic. And we can't do it again. Can send it to sleep though. Because I'm pretty sure it's going to wake up if we attack it again. But, might as well. Stab! Missed. Well. There you go. Again, I don't have much I can do. So let us tell him to sleep. And we can move one AP worth of movement. Okay, Irfan. Is he too far away for you? No, he's not. Excellent. Let's try pin down. Might do enough damage. Oh, almost. Just encourage them.
Prepare yourself.
Yay! That was good, wasn't it? Barely any damage taken. Let's put everyone back on connecting. And heal. Right. Ooh, we've got enough staff and a skirt. What was the staff? Oh, it's a wand. 4 to 6 poison. That might be good because Fane is poison, but his stuff does more damage, I think. Yeah, it does way more damage. I think we're going to stick with the staff, to be honest. This is a magical skirt, though, which Fane would definitely need as a mage. So we'll give that to him. Cool. Oh, someone else had stuff. We just sort out her stuff quickly because it will piss me off otherwise. Has she not got her thing equipped? Oh, she has a spear. Why am I not using the spear? It's way better than a staff and a stick. Well, we'll swap that round then. And put all this stuff away. Cool. Ooh,
Swallowed too much seawater by the looks of him.
Foolish to attempt an escape by sea in these waters.
Not gonna read it, sorry. I'm too lazy to read. I already have to read too much. My dyslexia's like, nah. And you're like, she can't read. I'm like, yep, can't read. Deal with it. I read as much as I can. Right. What's in the chest? Can we pick lock? Lock pick? Unlocked, excellent. Another wand, but it's magic, so water. So we will probably sell that one, or end up selling it. Cool. Right, let's keep going, I suppose. Anything else for anything else?
What's this? I found something.
Treasure! Ooh, that's a big chest. Let's have a little look. So we got a Armor Frost spell, which is pretty damn good. There is a ship up here. I'm not going to do this fight, but I will mark it on our map. Because it's a little bit difficult and we're not probably the right level to fight them right now. But that's cool. Right, let's send us back down to Fort Joy then. And while we're waiting for them to casually walk over, there is a teleport thing here. And a chest on a teleporty thing over. Ooh, I've lost it. There's a chest on a teleporty thing. So that's a teleport thing. Well, the guy told us that we need to teleport. And there's a chest here somewhere that we need. Just to remind me, because otherwise I forget where we're going. Or what we've done. Tends to be my way. My brain is a sieve. Perfect. So let's go back this way. Right, so... Oh, there's someone here. Let's have a little talk to him. Where's everyone else?
Here you are. I wonder what keeps you. Tell me your tale.
Elf. Note that he still speaks as elves do.
For I am an elf. The tongue of others is not my tongue. You may speak of then and when. I do not. I refuse to learn their strange speech.
Ask what he means. You've never met before. Ask him what he wants to know.
Start from the beginning. Start from where you come.
Recall the far-off land from which you've travelled.
I see, I see. Now tell me more. Tell me what you do. Tell me what you find.
Say you seek to make amends.
I understand. Now tell me how your story ends.
Say you hope to find something you've lost.
Ah, you want reunion. Life is lonesome. Yes, life is lonesome. The thing you love is gone. I have something for you, my friend. A gift.
Ooh, I like gifts.
We can see the things we lose, not with our eyes, but with our hearts. This ruby does the trick.
Thank him for his gift.
It is nothing. Many fragments swirl on my shore. See what I gather.
Ooh, so he is a earth dealer. Dealer of earth things. Right, let's trade him some stuff. Oh, he hasn't got much money. Never mind. Enjoy your day, sir. Right. Let's continue. Ooh, a lady with a pot.
The woman looks out on the gently lapping waves. She seems totally at peace, but as you approach, she turns to you with a cheerful smile.
The woman looks out.
Haven't seen you around here before. New?
Tally, you just arrived.
Well, don't worry too much if you have a hard time settling in. Takes a while to get used to the place. You here alone?
So you've fallen in with a few travel mates. So you've been lucky enough to make some close ties.
She gives you a long look.
You keep them friends of yours close, eh? Some of us haven't got anyone at all anymore. Not much in this world someone you love can't make better.
Thank her for the advice.
It's nothing. If I haven't learnt that by now, I haven't learnt anything at all.
Ask why she's here alone.
Used to be I had a family. A husband and a little boy. We were healers. Source was in our blood. Then they brought us here. I couldn't stop them from taking my boys from me when they did. Reckon they were cured. Maybe even released. Don't know why the Reds didn't take me too. Now I'm just waiting for them to call my name. Waiting and remembering.
Ask her to tell you more. What were her boys like?
Her eyes sparkle.
Kind of you to ask. Stefan. He was my little one. Smart as a whip and no less wicked. And my husband, he was called Felix. He was an expert healer. Could fix a broken bone in a short minute.
Take a seat in the sand and listen.
She talks for some time about birthdays, about Felix's prickly beard, about the skunk Stefan once dragged home for a pet. Joy radiates from her as she remembers. She places a warm hand on your shoulder.
What a gift to think of them. I'd like to give something to you too. A family recipe. One of Felix's best. He'd be happy to know it went to such a warm soul. Take care of yourself. You hear? You're a sweet one.
Thanks, love. Alright, where's our buds? Because
Patience,
who's with
ma'am.
her?
Patience.
Losa is missing as well. Because of the poison again. Right, so we can use her pot now. She lets us cook. So if we put our raw meat in this, I do believe we can cook it. And make dinner, which is delicious. So let's make a couple of dinners, shall we? Dinner! More dinner. All the dinners. So much dinner. My god. And Oiled potatoes. Ugh. Don't know how we're making all of this leafy, but like stuff out of just meat, but we are, and I'm not going to question it because that's what we want. We want dinner. Perfect. So let's step back then and go this way.
Comes it out all dilly-eyed day.
It was a crab. I just realised we need to heal. Right, we need to use Ifan because he can speak to animals.
Coloured like a dog. A very pink, very long dog. I'd pity you, but Shepra the Ineffable has no patience for weakness.
Oh. Tell the crab to watch its tone or it'll find itself on the wrong end of a spear.
I'd like to see you try, meatbag. Shores courseth through me like a tidal wave, ready to break over your pathetic cowed head at my command.
Ask the crab how it came by its source power.
This power is my birthright, same as yours, but one of us has grown to astounding heights and the other has sunken to depths too humiliating to describe. Pity.
Ask if there's any way out of Fort Joy.
But of course, they'll happily dump your maggot-ridden corpse into the sea when they're through with you.
Oh, rude. Ask if it knows what exactly goes on inside the fort.
Sorcerers dance while magisters pull the strings. Fools all! Their tomfoolery won't save them from the destruction the void shall wreak upon them.
Rise an eyebrow. Didn't the order bring you here to cure you?
Ha! Of course, precious. But which is worse, the cure or the disease?
Ah. We should probably talk to our animals,
The cat's
right?
eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity.
What? How did I get... Hey, stop following me.
Ask if the cat is feeling okay.
Huh? Yeah, fine. I'm fine. I'm not sure. It's all a little foggy.
Wonder where he came from.
The cat opens his mouth as if to speak, but his eyes lose focus, and with a jerk he turns away from you.
Okay. And what about the squirrel?
Another giant speaks, Quercus. No, never. I will pay it no notice. One of its troop has an air of nobility about it, but this one...
Right. Slightly thin then. Where's my girl? Right. Search the barrel, shall we?
Pokes like all the blokes.
Ooh. So, do a quick save, shall we? Cool. And then there's a chest here. We could probably picklock. Ooh. Got a couple of things. Something in this. Nothing in that. Fine. Okay, so I feel like we want to go from this side. So if we can put everyone as far back as possible, and then
I'd say we're making good progress.
don't want to talk to you. Sorry. Right, wrong time, mate. So if we get... Okay, so... Ooh, don't go. Get Losa to go forward. And then Seville to follow her. And we get Fane and Ithan to stand like this. There you go. Okay, so... Took a shot at Kira, but that's fine. Also, it only attracted 2 of the 3. Okay. That's fine. So, we shall encourage. And we shall... Also got this sword skill that we haven't put on our bar yet. Probably do that. Okay. That's a source ability that we can't use right now. So, let's see. Got Battle Stomp, which is not going to really do much because he's got physical armour. It might knock him out, we'll see. There you
doesn't
go.
it?
And let's put a fortify on her. She's got physical armor now. Come and get it. It's fresh. Why is Kira always in frickin' oil? Really annoying. Right. See how far forward we need to go. Maybe 2 spots. We'll see. Target's still too far away. Excellent. Well, he's knocked down, so I could go for that one. Stab! Stab! Excellent. Oh, he's joined the fight. Ooh! Floating crocodiles. Or teleporting crocodiles. Jesus Christ! That did a lot of damage. Okay. I think he's too far away. Yeah, of course he is. And I don't want him to go through the oil, but he'll probably try, because these things have no stupid AI skills, right? Yeah, we might have to send him. That's going to be too far away, isn't it? Let's see. Oh no, you can get him.
Prepare yourself.
Okay, suck the blood from that one. And Ifan, again, are you going to be able to shoot from there? No. It's probably a bad idea to pile them all up in the same place, but we're doing it.
Into the dark with you.
One down. Suppose it's better than he went for these ones rather than her. So she's going to lose too much health. Okay, so if we go forward 1, we can then stab.
I'll yield to
Petrified. What does that do? Petrified. Targets turns to stone and cures magical shell. Bless. Okay. Probably should be watching what's going on, shouldn't I? That's fine. So he went for Losa. Teleported behind her and went for Losa. We could do this. I don't think he can move, right, when he's petrified. Character who's turned to stone cured by magic shell. Yeah, I don't think he can move. So I don't think it really matters if we sleep him or not. Okay, so this is Fane. Stab him with your stick. And then Ifan can let's encourage everyone. Gives them a little bit of health, and then you can pin down, which cripples him. Cool. So Losa, you can do that to that one, and then you can't really do anything, so you can just stand there, take some damage, I suppose. Oh, that's a lot of damage. There is a healing scroll that we could probably do on Losa. There we go, it's just a little bit, not major. We can sleep that one and then damage this one. Okay.
I'm ready.
Magic. Oh, I went for him. Damn it. I wasn't supposed to do it to that one. He was supposed to be sleeping. Sleep! Shoot! Shoot him again! Excellent. Yay! And then stab him. Badoosh. Petrified failed. Well, that's fine. We got him! Like a bowls. Right. Heal. So what we've got? We've got a tooth. Some more meat and some more tooths. Oh, there's the gloves. So These are magical teleporting gloves, which I think we should put on Fane as our wizard. So that would be cool. Does anyone need gloves? I think they all need gloves. Let's put them on Losa, because she's supposed to be our tank, so she should be able to take the most damage. I'm just going to sort out my bag again quickly. Okay, perfect. So search the area, see what loots there is to loot, as the case may be. Fish. More fish. And seems to be a body up here that we can munch on. Anything in these bushes? Nope. Munch on the body. And the skull. And the hand. All the munchy parts. Book, beer, more raw meat. Why is everyone cooking their meat? Why is everyone just carrying raw meat around? It's kind of gross. It's very unsanitary, people. No one do food tech in college or school, whatever it is. Let's eat this raw person.
Early memories are overshadowed by a terrifying death, a tempest of teeth, scales and snarls. You never imagined it would end like this.
Let's try the other one.
You are ever sodden, ever sandy. The smell of guts and sea waste cling to you like a ghost. You sought freedom, the life of a seaman, but you didn't find it.
A seaman, eh? I'm such a child.
Looking around Fort Joy, you feel excited. A new environment to explore, new people to meet, new challenges to overcome. Who knows what could happen here?
Ooh. Right, well that is a lot of stuff that we've completed. We've managed to defeat a couple of things. Let's go to the shop and sell a couple of bits. Let's go. Da-da-da. Right. Let's talk to Nebroa.
As you approach the blacksmith...
If it would be acceptable, I have an inquiry for this human. It is of a personal nature.
Go ahead.
And if it would not be acceptable, well, that would render this entire conversation rather awkward.
Tell him to go right ahead. What's the worst that could happen?
Fane approaches the blacksmith and quietly speaks
After what happened
to
with
her.
Losa?
You can't overhear much, but he seems to be gesturing towards her head an awful lot. Fane's words are quiet, but you hear the blacksmith repeat, "Face ripper," in shock. She slowly starts to back away.
What is it with creeps like you and Master Niles? I told him to slither back to his dungeon, and you can get too, freak!
Fane backs away, scratching his head. It seems that didn't go as he'd expected. He is lost in thought, though. She must have said something he found interesting.
Right.
Dallas, you...
The woman looks up as you approach, wiping her brow with a grease-blackened hand.
Hey lady, I've come to sell you some stuffs. What the book? Read the book. Intestines, always fun. Yeah, that's about it. Let's get our monies. So she sells casting books, which is very good, but currently it's not our main skill, so we won't get them just yet. Perfect.
What do you need?
Well, thank you so much for watching this episode of Divinity with me, Miss Darkness. Catch us in the next one. And don't forget to subscribe and leave a like before you go. Bye!